Now to the day's other big story. Youngstown federal judge George Limbert has decided that 18-year-old Justin Olson, charged with threatening to assault a federal law enforcement officer, should remain in jail for the foreseeable future, most likely until his trial determines his guilt or innocence. Now this is Olson in Boardman court on August the 8th, the day after he was arrested at his father's Boardman home. In court today, a Youngstown-based FBI agent testified about Olson's social media posts, saying they talked about bombing Planned Parenthoods and shooting every federal agent on site. Justin Olson told agents they were just a joke. Now his father, Eric Olson, testified, saying the 26 guns found in the house were his, that he is a competitive shooter. The guns, he said, were stored in a gun safe, and Justin had no access to them. Eric Olson said a binder filled with articles about school shootings was his too, for research he was doing to prevent school shootings in Howland, where he is a teacher. He also said he knew about parts of his son's political ideology, but was unaware of his social media posts. Now, Justin's mother, Melanie Olson, said her son was a model student who had no problems in school. She was divorced from Justin's father. She said there were no guns in her house and that she did not believe in guns. She said Justin had been argumentative lately, knew something about his ideology, but she too knew nothing about his social media posts. She was concerned his, quote, antisocial views would not work well for him in the world. She said she was a mental health counselor and insisted her son was not mentally ill. Now, Olson's attorney, Jerry Ingram, asked that Olson be released to the custody of his mother with constant monitoring and with no access to computers. But U.S. Attorney Yasmin McCreadis said Olson was a danger to the community and asked the judge that he remain in jail. McCreadis said, quote, nothing about this is funny, and the fact that the defendant thinks it's funny is disconcerting. In the end, the judge agreed.